All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Kyrie Irving. This is a report, man. This is going to pick up steam over the calendar year. Kyrie Irving is a free agent after this year, all right? He has one last year with the Boston Celtics. Now, Boston's reportedly going to be pushing to give Kyrie Irving the max, right? But Danny Ainge is no idiot. He understands the concept of if I get rid of Kyrie Irving, or if I let Kyrie Irving walk, I can keep more of my nucleus together. If I let Kyrie Irving walk, I could keep Terry Rozier. Gordon Hayward can step up. We obviously got Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. We can keep more of this nucleus together if I let Kyrie walk. Now, when you say let Kyrie walk, we got to provide some context to this. This is a top 3, top 4 point guard in the NBA. No, period. It's not even a question. Right? I got a lot of respect for Kyrie Irving in this game. But I will admit this. Kyrie Irving is very injury prone. I'm looking back on some of these seasons, man, and I'm thinking in my mind, yo, if Kyrie would have been healthy last year with the Boston Celtics, there's no way LeBron James and that depleted Cleveland Cavalier team gets to 7 games and goes on to beat Boston in Boston. Even if it got to 7 games. I'm picking Kyrie Irving, even if Gordon Hayward is still not there, right? I'm taking Kyrie Irving with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and Al Horford over that team LeBron had in Cleveland. So you could have went to the finals. I'm just saying, I don't know if they would have beat Golden State. I would have picked Golden State. But that Boston team was a really tough matchup for the Warriors. Kyrie, Steph, you could watch that. Jaylen Brown ain't no hope. Jason Tatum ain't no hope. All right? I'm just saying, Al Horford ain't no hope. I'm just saying, they did have a window last year to try to get in that early stage of competing for championships out of the East. I'm just saying, there was a shot for them last year. Kyrie Irving was injured, unavailable. He didn't even show up to Game 7. He had mouth surgery. A few years ago, I'm just looking at that Cavalier Warriors first time around, man. Kevin Love got injured in the first round. The Cavs still make it to the finals on the backs of Kyrie Irving and LeBron James. They get to the finals. Kyrie Irving goes down in game 1. Now, again, I know Kyrie is not intentionally trying to get injured. He loves this game too much. But I'm just saying, LeBron won 2 games with Matthew Dellavedova and Richard Jefferson. If he would have had a healthy Kyrie Irving, that might have been the year that the Cavs could have beat the Warriors before they ended up beating them the next year, right? That could have been the first year. They could have probably walked away with 2 rings in that little 4-year stretch. I'm just saying, man, Kyrie Irving's health is a substantial thing. He's a very young dude, but that body got some mileage on it, man. A few knee procedures. We'll see. We'll see where he's at. I seen him with the USA team. He looked fine. He said he'll be healthy for training camp. I'm just saying, Danny Ainge no idiot. This is one of the smartest VPs, whatever the heck he does. We have an NBA. He doesn't move on emotion. He takes time and figures these things out. And if Boston were to let Kyrie Irving walk or not give him a supermax, it's been reported that Kyrie's going to want to go to New York. He's going to want to become a New York Knickerbocker. And he wouldn't be coming along. Kyrie Irving has one really, really, really close friend in the NBA. Actually, a couple. Iman Shumpert, a close friend of Kyrie Irving's. But the guy that he's really, really cool with, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler and Kyrie Irving are tight. They got tight with that USA team a couple years ago. They're tight. They're tight. And Jimmy's in the last year of his deal with Minnesota. And Kyrie Irving's from the New Jersey area. And Jimmy Butler wouldn't mind leaving Minnesota and going playing with his dog in New York. And that would help Jimmy Butler's brand exponentially. I know there are people who don't believe Kyrie Irving is 100% a superstar. Let me tell y'all this. If he goes and plays with the Knicks and them boys go team up with Kristaps Porzingis, who probably will sit the entire season out next year if the Knicks are bad, and they'll have another lottery pick. Think about that. And they got Kevin Knox. I'm just saying, we can put this thing together. Let's put that in perspective, right? The Knicks are going to be bad to start the year. Kristaps Porzingis will be hurt. He's out. So let's say we get to around February or March, Kristaps Porzingis is ready to go. I'm expecting the Knicks to have one of the 2-3 worst records in the NBA, right? If Porzingis is ready to go, I'm definitely not playing him if they're one of the worst teams in the NBA. I'm letting him sit out for the rest of the season. I'm, at that point, going to collect a top 10 pick, probably top 5, top 4. Porzingis, we can convince him to sign long term if he knows some help's coming, right? So I have Porzingis. I'll have now a top 5 pick. I believe Kevin Knox is going to work out. So let's say they go draft a big man, right? They go draft a center. There's a really good center coming out. Let's say they get him. So we got a center, a big, all right? Kevin Knox. We got a center in Porzingis. That's what I meant by the big. A center in Porzingis, and we got Kevin Knox. Let's say Kyrie Irving and Jimmy Butler are strongly considering doing this Knicks thing. They'll have the cap room. You pair that together, that's a hell of a starting lineup. A lottery pick, Porzingis, Kevin Knox, Jimmy Butler, and Kyrie. Come on now, don't play with me. I'm just saying, no, a lot of us in our wildest of dreams didn't think this LeBron James to Los Angeles thing would pick up steam. There are reports out there that Kyrie Irving wants to be a New York Knick. If LeBron can go to LA, Kyrie could go to New York. That is a real thing. His uncle is very well much in his camp and running some shots. And if Kyrie wants to make this happen, if he doesn't want to play in Boston, if he wants to be in an even bigger market, and I know Kyrie loves Boston, but if they disrespect him on this offer, he's leaving. Boston has no opportunity of keeping this nucleus together. They don't have enough money. They already paying Al Horford pretty much close to max money. They are paying Gordon Hayward max money. And to give Kyrie Irving max money, you're pretty much saying we're going to lose Jaylen Brown, Terry Rozier, and Jason Tatum. We're going to lose two of those three at least, if not more. Going to be an interesting summer, and they're giving Marcus Smart a nice little contract. Listen, man, I am very intrigued in what this Boston Celtics team is going to do, and I'm more intrigued on what Kyrie Irving and Jimmy Butler might be doing. Reportedly, they're considering the New York Knicks. I'm out. Hey, yo, if you're looking for more ways to get to know the guy that's behind the microphone of some of your favorite news stories and in front of the camera of some of your favorite interviews, I need you to do me a favor real quick. Follow me on Twitch at It's Mr. TALIAFERRO. We're going to be playing 2K, playing a little bit of Madden, and we're also going to be listening to music. Imagine somebody combining playing 2K with your homeboys and being a live radio station at the same time. We're doing all that and more. Follow me on Twitch at It's Mr. TALIAFERRO. Giveaways coming as well. You got to follow me there, and we're going to turn this bad boy up. Let's go.